I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do to quantum shift into the identity of the person who's working with the clients you want to be working with, who's making the money you want to be working with, who's selling out your programs, whatever it is that you're desiring to create in your business, right? You get to have it now. You get to create it now. And an interesting quote, or a really cool quote that I shared with my mastermind last week is that you think it takes time, but it takes alignment. Okay, so while you're sitting here counting the days, thinking that it's going to take 6 months for somebody to come into your world, land on your page, and then finally buy from you, right? That's a decision. So if you want it to be different, if you want your 3D reality to be different, you've got to make a different decision. You've got to get into the state of already being that person now, of already working with those clients, of already having making the money that you want to be making. Okay, so how do we get into the state? These are 3 of my favorite ways that you can do this. Obviously, there's countless ways that you can get into the state, but these are the 3 things that I constantly do. And when I consistently do these, like my reality just changes like that. So the first one is to create a list of your favorite self-concept affirmations, right? Like this might sound like a no-brainer, but when this is done properly, oh my God, this will create the most biggest profound shifts that you could even possibly expect, right? So create yourself a list of self-concept affirmations. So who do you want to be? How do you want to be experienced? How do you want to be perceived, right? And it could be like, I am magnetic, my content sells. Everything that I say resonates with my soul clients. Every time I post, people buy. Every time I launch something, it sells out. Okay, whatever those affirmations are for you, and you repeat them daily, and you repeat them with power. You don't just sit and read them like, I am magnetic, I create content that sells. Like, no way, that's BS. You've got to feel the power when you speak them. This is going to help you get into the state. The second one is to ask yourself, if I was already the person who, insert desired outcome here, right? If I was already the person making $10,000 a month, if I was already the person selling out every program that I launch, whatever the thing is, how would I show up today? How would I feel? And you go and you journal on that. And you go and journal from the place of already having and being the thing, right? So you write it in present tense. So it's like, I wake up this morning and I don't feel the need to check my phone already because I know that there are Stripe notifications coming in because that is my new normal, okay? And you write it through that lens. And the third one is to stop diluting yourself and your message when you go to post, when you go to share, okay? This might not sound quantum, but it is. Because what's happening when you dilute yourself and you water yourself down, you're posting as this version of you who thinks that you're too much, who's worried about what other people are going to say. So instead, go and say the thing that you really want to say. Go and share the post that you really want to share. Go and dig through your drafts in your notes folder and actually start to share some of those posts that you've been holding back. Like, truthfully, you are not being ignored. You are just not completely embodied yet in that version of you that gets to have it all now.